Hi, welcome to How to D&D. My name's Fred Wheeler and today I want to do a quick review of dice rollers. Now you can download dice rollers for your iPhone or your Android phone anywhere. They are often free, some you have to pay for, some you don't. This one is by WobiWare and it's very simple. It's not the best out there, but it's simple enough for me to use. Now I know a lot of people are saying, yeah, but why would I use a dice roller on my phone? Well, I could just use real dice, and I understand that, but sometimes real dice are not an option if you leave them at home or you forget them, or you just don't have any and you can't afford to buy dice. Often people still have a cell phone even if they can't afford anything else, so downloading a dice rolling app is actually a really good idea. Another thing I know that people talk about is, well, if I have a dice rolling app and have dice, well, dice rolling apps aren't as accurate as dice. Now, I will say this. If you have seen any of the videos on checking the balance of your dice that I have put out, you will know that real dice can be just as inaccurate as a dice rolling app. So don't think you're getting a better deal by just buying real dice over just using a dice rolling app. Now, I know also some dungeon masters do not like having phones at their table. They don't like their players using phones when they're playing the game. But my view has always been, and provided you've got a dungeon master who thinks the same way, is if they are using their phone for the game, I don't care if they have the phone at the table. It's a small device, it doesn't take up a lot of space, and if they're using it for that rather than texting or calling people or playing games, I'm fine with it. So this is the one I use, and I can simply just press the dice I want, and if I want to roll it, I press the little rolling button over here. I can add as many dice as I like. I can just press the dice again to remove it. If I want a 20-sided dice and then I want to roll damage as well, I can put that in and roll them at the same time. Really handy. So I don't have to worry about figuring all that sort of stuff out. It tells me straight away. That's not to say that I don't use real dice as a dungeon master or a player, but this is often a really good option, particularly if you get a situation where you are using, say, a spell that has 20 six-sided dice. So you can just press this 20 times, get the number of dice you need, and then roll it. And it adds it all up for you, which is great. So if you have something like Meteor Swarm or some of the more powerful spells where there's so many dice involved, it actually gives me the value. 65 is the total value. Adds it all up for me, so I don't have to figure out how to do that. It takes a lot of time, chews up time, so I don't like doing that sort of thing. Getting rid of all the dice though is pressing the screen an awful lot of times, but not too hard to do. So I would highly recommend getting yourself a dice roller. WobiWare makes a dice roller which is as good as any. Some dice rollers allow you to add bonuses, so it's all built in. You just press it and it does everything for you, which is very handy. This has another option here, so you can select different size dice as your standard, and maybe a 30-sided dice you want, or just stick with a 20, one D20, and yeah, you can roll your dice whenever you like. I still think it's a really good idea. I encourage my players to have a dice roller on their phone, just in case they forget their dice. There's usually somebody who can lend dice at the table, but still a really good tool to have. Look, if you found this video helpful or informative, please share, like and subscribe. Please make a comment below. Do you use a dice roller on your phone? Do you not? Do you use real dice? Let me know. And till next time, keep rolling those 20s. And hey, nothing wrong with rolling fake digital dice.